Howdy, folks. How is everybody tonight? Am I coming through loud and clear? Let me see here. Yes, I am. How is everybody? Thank you for joining me tonight. Very happy to have everyone here. Let me see who I got with me here so far in the chat. We've got Geriatric Geek. Congratulations, Piz. I see 100,000 in your future. I hope so. I certainly hope so. I'd like to get that that pretty little plaque and put it on my wall. We've got Timothy here tonight. We've got Alan. We got Saturn Video. You're going to tip a glass to the good doctor? I've actually cracked out the good doctor. So we may have some celebratory shots of the doc here soon. Derek Jana is here. Sean Sr. is here. Rick Hunter is here. Got Stone in the house. How's it going, Stone? Got Horror Orman. Good evening. 60K and a birthday. I know. Happy 60K. Happy 44. Thank you, Reggie. Appreciate that. Caleb Croft is here. Got Horror Fan Andy here. Got Andy Shoemake. Thank you. Peter Brackey is here. Peter, how are you, man? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Pleasure to see you here, sir. Gonna have to keep us up to date on that new book. I know we're all waiting for it. We've got Astro Juicy here over on Twitch. We got Dave here. Real Feels Podcast. Stone coming through with the $5 super chat. Still doing a Shannon Doherty marathon with Night Shift Heathers and Mallrats right now. But I just had to pop in to congratulate Piz's milestone. Well, thank you very much, Stone. I appreciate that. And what better time to celebrate that super chat? Oh my God, can I get this open? There we go. Then with a little shot of the good doctor. And this one's for Stone. But I'm going to do one just for everybody who's tuned in here with me tonight. This first one's for Stone. Thank you, Stone. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Good doctor, man. It's been a while since I've had the doc, and man, opens the sinuses right up. Thank you, Stone. Dylan is here. Saturn Video is here. Got Selmer Slasher here. Your favorite horror channel. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Entertainment Wizard. We got Mrs. Erica Lauren Horn Mason. Antonis. Thank you, Antonis. Eltinda's channel. Thank you.
Mama. Yes, darling, what is it? Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Nico is here. Nico, thank you for the $10 super chat. Very kind of you. Buying a shot for Subscriber King, my main man and birthday dude. Piz. Thank you. Appreciate that, Nico. I mean, you've been here. Do you remember how many subscribers did I have when you first subscribed, Nico? Do you remember? Nico, this one's for you, my friend. Cheers. Ooh, good stuff. But thank you, Nico. Thank you. Swaggy. Order some shirts from TeePublic. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. If you're going to order one of the Hollywood Jeremy shirts, hold off on that for right now. I got some samples in for that one, and I'm not 100% satisfied with how it looks. So if you were planning on getting a Hollywood Jeremy shirt, hold off on those. I'm gonna have that image tweaked and improved. So Pumpkin Jay's here from NorCal. How's everything going over there in NorCal? You got Scratch Burno here. What's up, Scratch? Tennessee Tammy is here. Thank you. Howler Thrifts Movie. Howler Thrifts Movies, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Antonis. Yes, my birthday was on the 12th. I turned the ripe old age of 44. So, I had a birthday, and then I think it was a couple of days before that, I hit 60,000 subscribers. So, it's been a pretty good week. I had my birthday dinner. My girlfriend took me to Romero's, which I was shocked to find out, I think last year, that George Romero's son owns a restaurant in Kentucky. So, had my birthday dinner there. Great food. Really cool place. Great atmosphere. They had a cool bar. Lots of cool drinks. Their drinks were all named after horror movies. I had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I had a Clockwork Orange. And I had a Red Rum. They were all really good, but the Clockwork Orange, ooh, man. That was some good drinking right there. But yeah, had a great and I watched Longlegs on my birthday. And if anybody has seen Longlegs, you know that this isn't giving anything away, but birthdays play a pivotal role in Longlegs. So it was my birthday, and I'm watching Longlegs, and they're talking about birthdays and these things happening around or close to people's birthdays. So it was a little odd.
Mama. Yes, darling, what is it? Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Let's see, who was that? Drop me a super chat. Andy, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I saw Longlegs today and really liked it. That's great, man. I'm glad you liked it. I certainly did too. We'll talk about Longlegs here in a little bit. We'll keep it. It'll be spoiler free, I promise. In case you haven't seen Longlegs, don't worry, nothing will be spoiled. So, if you have seen Longlegs, let me know. Let me know what you thought. Thank you, Andy. Got Retro Cac here. Got Gibbs. What's up, man? Got Adam NC. Thank you very much. Nocturnal Toothbrush is here. Been around for some time and been a supporter for some time. You're the man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Got Richard C here. Thank you, Richard. We got Chris here, Slasher Home Video. How you doing? Congrats on the numbers. Appreciate that. But, you know, I kind of hesitated about even wanting to post about the 60,000 because I try not to let the numbers, you know...
Mama. Yes, darling, what is it? Mother, this cloth smells of death.
Phil, thank you for that. I'll get to that here momentarily. Let me finish my thought. I try not to let numbers get too... I try not to get too caught up in numbers because I think people do get really caught up in numbers. And if the numbers are up, they're on top of the world. If the numbers are down, then they're ready to shut it all down. You know what I mean? They're ready to be done with it. And I know a lot of channels, they start out, and if they don't have numbers right off the bat, then they're done. It's not so much about... The numbers are great, don't get me wrong. But I mean, it's really about the quality of the content that you're producing and the positive impact that it has on people, whether it's 1,000 people, 100 people, or 10 people. If you can have a positive impact on anybody's life, I mean, that is, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So. Let me see. Where was that super chat? Phil's Creepy Videos. Thank you for the $6.99 Canadian. I appreciate that. Congrats on 60K. Happy birthday. Hi to Jeremy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get a drink up here for Phil. I understand you Canadians like to have a drink every now and again, right? But thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. And let's see that other super chat. Let me get one up for that super chat too. Where'd that go? Andy, my man. Andy, my man, this one's for you. Cheers. Ay, ay, ay. Ay. Ay, coño. Dios mío. Thank you, movie fan. Thank you, Frightful Night Media. I'm quite busy, but is Longlegs worth making the time for? Check out my review, man. Check out my review. Yes. Like I said in my review, Longlegs is the real deal. It's the real deal, and it deserves our support. So, analytics will drive you crazy. That's for sure. You just gotta stick with it and just focus on putting out the best content that you possibly can. So, yeah, that's right. All about the content. Yes, sir. There's Sam here. How you doing tonight, Sam? It's the birthday piz. I know. Getting up there. Age is just one of those numbers, too. It's just a number. It's all about how you feel. It's all about how you feel. So. Longlegs was awesome. Much appreciated after being slightly disappointed with Maxine. I feel you there. What's up, John? How you doing, sir? Redbeard had to put his long legs on. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Thank you, Taylor. Yeah, by the way, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I would appreciate that. There's Christian. How you doing? Hey, pal, a big cheers to you and your success. I wouldn't be doing this without you. Well, thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. You prefer your legal weed more in Canada. All right. Well, Well, let's get into some topics here. We've had a lot of sad news here lately. Richard Simmons passed away. Dr. Ruth passed away. And Shannon Doherty passed away, all over the course of 2 or 3 days? I mean, that's crazy. And man, that's crazy. I used to have a big crush on Shannon Doherty back in the day. Always had a crush on her. I know she'd been sick. She was still doing some conventions, though. I think, even as last year, she was at a convention. I think she was at a convention I was at, but I couldn't find. I didn't see her. So I know she was there, though. I saw pictures. They just maybe it was earlier this year. I don't remember. The doctor's kicking in already. But I did kind of keep an eye out for her, but I just didn't see her. So, it's sad that she passed away. She was in a lot of great movies, as Stone mentioned earlier.
Yes,
Heather's
what is it?
being one of them.
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
And Richard Simmons, wow. Richard Simmons helped a lot of people in his life. So, we should definitely celebrate Richard Simmons. for sure. He helped a lot of people. And Dr. Ruth, I hadn't heard, like, when I saw the post that she had passed away, I was like, man, I'd almost forgotten about Dr. Ruth. But like there for a while, Dr. Ruth was everywhere. I don't think she was a real doctor, but you know, she played one on TV. So yeah, a lot of, and of course we lost Donald Sutherland not long ago. Incredible actor. Yeah. MH Reels, thank you very much. Thank you, Nothing But Wrestling. Appreciate that. I'm up at 2 a.m. because Biz is awesome. Thanks for all the good times with your great content. Oh, thank you, Alan. It's kind of you to say. Let's see, what was that super chat? Hey, there's Chris. How you doing? I'm not very active at the moment in writing commentaries, but I see each and every video of you and Jeremy, so congrats on 60K subscribers. All the best from Berlin, Germany. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Geriatric Geek. Appreciate that. It's not the age that hurts, it's the symptoms. There you go. There you go. Nocturnal Toothbrush. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. My city stadium can seat 7,000 people. You fill up 8.5 times. Also, happy birthday. You fill it up 8.5 times. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Nocturnal Toothbrush. I appreciate that, man. The 90s are dead. They're definitely, yeah. I mean, that's a sad, oh. You just killed the mood, Sam. Thanks. Damn. Oh. The 90s, yeah. What happened to the 90s? And Shelley Duvall. Holy crap, how could I forget about Shelley Duvall? Oh, man. Yeah, that was when Jeremy, like, you know, what happened to Shelley Duvall? Like, usually when Jeremy asks you what happened to a celebrity, that means he's just heard that they died. So, yeah. He was like, Wendy Torrance in The Shining, olive oil in Popeye. And I was like, what's your favorite Shelley Duvall movie, Jeremy? He pulled this one out of nowhere. I didn't even... He goes, Suburban Commando. I forgot she'd even been... I forgot she was even in Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan. Oh, God. But yeah, Shelley Duvall too. Damn. Sad. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Yes, Heathers. Great movie. Great movie. Oh, there you go. If you haven't checked out Shelley Duvall's, what is it? Fairy Tale Theater? Or Fairy Tale? What is it? From the 80s. Choose a random episode. Enjoy groundbreaking and landmark series. Nice. What's up, Chris B? Thank you. Thank you. Looking sharp, my friend. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. So she did receive her doctorate in education. So she was a real doctor. Okay. All right. All right. Let's talk about something else that recently died, and that's Redbox. Redbox is done. I'm actually surprised that Redbox lasted this long, but now they're officially done. Their parent company has filed for bankruptcy. It's over. It's done. Is there anybody here that was still renting from Redbox? Or anybody have any fond memories of Redbox. I actually remember at one point, like, people waiting in line for Redbox. Like a line around the Redbox. That's how popular it was. And it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but I mean, I'm sure it was, you know, it doesn't seem that long, but it was. But yeah, man, it's gone. It's gone. I even looked on their website to see if their website was still like active. It is, but like when you search a genre, it says no kiosks available for every genre.
Smells of death.
So, Piz, the realest horror guy on YouTube. Let's text to speech that one.
Hero says, Piz, the realest horror guy on YouTube.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hero. Yeah, there you go, Redbeard. Yep, I like that too. I like that too. All we needed was like some grunge on the soundtrack, you know, like Micah Monroe driving in her car to, like, you know, Nirvana's Drain You or something. Or Man in the Box. That would have been the perfect song for Longlegs. Yeah, Jeremy always coming through with those deep cuts. Yeah. That's right. Christopher Lloyd was in, I mean, Suburban Commando. I'm going to have to go rewatch that now. Lord have mercy. And Undertaker was in Suburban Commando. That might have been that was like, I remember watching that movie for the first time and being like, is that the Undertaker? Like, kayfabe was gone forever after that. That's what did it for me. That's what destroyed kayfabe. Suburban Commando. Lord have mercy. Basti L. Thank you for the $10 or €10. Congratulations, Piz. I haven't seen a movie in the cinema for a long time until Maxine. Not as good as X and Pearl, but Kevin Bacon was really great. Greetings from Southern Germany. Wow. Basti, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. And, yeah, hope everything's going good for you in Southern Germany. Thank you. Husker, love the hat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Thank you. The geezer teaser? What is the geezer teaser phenomenon? This is a new one on me. What is that? Thank you, Apollo Balboa. Appreciate that. Cohen and Cooper are singing happy birthday to you. Can you give them a shout out? Absolutely. Thank you, Cohen and Cooper, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Very surprised it did last as long as it did. You bought X from the Red. Yeah, see, I think that was one thing that Redbox kind of shifted to, was just selling the movies outright instead of renting them. If you wanted to buy one, it was just the disc, but you could buy it for, you know, a relatively inexpensive price. So I would assume now you could buy every DVD or Blu-ray in the thing for pretty cheap. So it might be a good time if you've got a Redbox in your neighborhood. Go hit it up. And if there's any movies in there you want, you can probably get them cheap, I would think. Renting movies from Redbox and going home to watch it with my husband and my brother. It's in your fondest memories. That's cool, Erica. So yeah, Redbox is done. The first time I saw Trick or Treat was from the Redbox back in the day when it was a new release. The two Redboxes at Walmart were on the working Thursday here. Okay, so there's still work. Now's the time. If there's some movies in there you want, Now's the time. Horrible show. Piz cheers to 60K. In the wise words of Jeremy. Cool. So awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Mr. Bungle. Yeah, we needed some Mr. Bungle, either on the soundtrack or people wearing some Mr. Bungle shirts in Longlegs for sure. Yeah. Your wallet grew legs and ran away after the Severin sale. Yes, the Severin sale. That was who all here took advantage of the Severin sale? I definitely did. I've actually, if you got anything out of the Severin sale, please let me know. I've actually got a package here of some physical media. Let's unbox it, shall we? A little birthday gift to myself. From Cauldron Films. And this looked like a really nice edition, and it looks like a really nice edition for what sounds like a crazy movie. Ninja Terminator. Has anybody seen Ninja Terminator? Or did anybody pick up this release? This looks crazy. Ninja Terminator. Witness the bloody struggle over the search for the ultimate force of the Golden Ninja Warrior. An outstanding action-packed adventure between a triangle of the deadliest ninja warriors. A spectacular story of betrayal and lust. The supreme power of ninja technique. I can't wait. But this is a really nice looking edition. 2 different disc cases in there. Holy crap. And a booklet. So there's a lot to chew on here. Yeah. You weren't impressed with the Severin sale? I mean, the big one for me was Opera. So I definitely picked up Opera. And there were some of their sale titles that they'd marked down quite a bit. I picked up some of those too. But I do intend on doing an unboxing whenever they all arrive. So... no birthday plans for later, Taylor. All my birthday plans have come and gone. But I had a good one. Went and saw Longlegs. Went and had a good meal at Romero's. Just, a good birthday overall. Geezer teasers are these low-budget genre movies that exploit older actors like Bruce Willis and cater to the direct-to-video or streaming markets. There are thousands of them now. Yes. Okay. Now I know what those are. Okay. Geezer teasers. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know now. I think Steven Seagal has cornered the market on Geezer teasers. I remember paying extra to rent Blu-rays on Redbox. My friends didn't understand. You got the Argento releases. Yeah. You got a little too much there, Saturn Video. You felt like you were the only one to get the Ray Dennis Steckler box set. I got 12 titles in the Kathy's Curse slipcase. Is that the one that's supposed to light up or whatever? Yeah, MVD had a really good sale going. I think it's still going, isn't it? they had a really good sale. Like, they had stuff marked down to like $1.99, $2.99. A lot of good stuff. I already own most of it, but so it didn't really benefit me, but they had a really good sale. Thank you all for 75 likes on the stream. If you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I'd appreciate that. Hey, Alex, how are you doing? Thank you, Mega Pork Chop Express. Thoughts on A Simple Plan and The Gift directed by Sam Raimi? I like both. Well, I like A Simple Plan a lot more than I like The Gift. A Simple Plan is a really good movie. It's a really good book, too. The Gift, I was, meh. Steven Seagal has not come out with a new film since 2019. Well, that's because he did like 25 in 2018 alone. So he's done enough to, you know. Now he's just teaching Aikido and playing music. Steven Seagal single-handedly stopped the Cuban Missile Crisis. Of course he did. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. Thank you, Justin. What's up, Eddie? How are you? Grubby Raccoon. What a name. What a name. I don't have any Severin. Are there any musts? Yes. I mean, there's a lot of good releases from Severin. I mean, I could do probably a whole show just on those, but they've got some good releases. I bought Opera and Cemetery Man from Severin and like 20 titles from the MVD sale. Nice, Corey. Nice. You finished your very first Tots Halloween Mask rehaul last night. Very cool, Tim. Very cool. Yo, Kevin got the Spinell plush along with 24 movies and 2 slipcases. Man, you broke the bank. Broke the bank. This shirt was actually a gift. This shirt was a gift. I got it a couple of years ago. Somebody sent me like a New Beginning bundle. It had a cap in it, a shirt. It had a bumper sticker. Some other stuff too, I think. That's never going to happen, unfortunately, Barney. Never going to happen. The last thing I heard was that I saw a post from one of Bruce Willis's daughters recently, and unfortunately, he's completely lost the ability to speak now. So, sad. I remember finding Cabin in the Woods at the Redbox down the street from my college apartment and watched it with roommates. Had a blast. Best feeling. One more step away from physical media. So, how many people here have seen Longlegs? Give me a show of hands in the chat if you've seen Longlegs. No shade to Maxine, but Longlegs was just on another level. I agree. The Hitcher set is beautiful. Yep, I've got mine pre-ordered. I've got mine on pre-order. The Criterion sale is still going until July 28th. Picked up bound with those legendary sex scenes with Jennifer Tilly and Gina Gershon. You know? I don't remember anything else about that movie other than those scenes. So... Saturn Video's seeing it tomorrow. Timothy's seen it. Yes, the Taco Man is asleep. Saw it yesterday and loved it. Saw Longlegs Friday at a 10:30 showing. Okay. Longlegs is one of my favorite movies this year so far. Not yet. Hopefully can see it this week. Timothy and I did. 2 thumbs up. Okay. What's up, Johnny Recaps? Just pop it in to say congrats and well done, my friend. You deserve it. And here's to the next 60K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Swaggy saw Longlegs. What'd you think, Swaggy? Saw Longlegs on Friday night, liked it, but didn't love it. I adored Maxine and can't wait to see it again. Saw it 3 hours ago. Still stuck in my head. The atmosphere was great. That's right. I forgot about the T-Rex quote at the beginning of Longlegs. Yes. What an odd little... Like, as soon as I saw that quote, I was like, okay, this movie is going to be... this movie's going to be something. So... I have gotten down with Umbrella in the past. I've not gotten anything from them in a really long time, though. But that Hell House set looked really good. You be careful, though. Check to see what region it is, if you don't have a region-free player. I said a little too close to the screen. I think it enhanced my experience, actually, especially with the sound design. Yeah. Well, since we're talking about Longlegs, that got me to do a rant on my Longlegs review about elevated horror. And what do y'all think about the term elevated horror? Thank you. What did I think of Cage's look in Longlegs? Just freaky as hell. I loved it. Loved the look, loved the performance. Great stuff. Exactly, Tim. Yes. So... And you know, we're more than halfway through the year, so I think I'll do like a top 5 favorite movies of the year so far list here in a little bit, and we'll see where Longlegs lands on that list. Bunk term. Who coined the term elevated horror? Good question. Hate it. Lame. It's yes, I agree. It's condescending. It's pretentious. I agree. When you put Longlegs and Lee next to each other, Longlegs been made up to look like her. I'll just say, Thank you, Horror the Explorer. It's horror, just call it what it is. Exactly. Oh, yeah, gonna watch Twisters, for sure. Gonna watch Twisters, no doubt about it. Exactly, Saturn. Yeah. So like in my review of Longlegs, I said, like, back in the day, if a horror movie was actually good, they would call it a thriller. The Silence of the Lambs is the key example, because The Silence of the Lambs won Oscars, and they knew it was going to win Oscars, but we can't have a horror movie winning Oscars. So everybody, it's a thriller. That's a horror movie. That is a horror movie. But it was a really damn good horror movie that won a bunch of awards. So we can't call it horror. We can't give horror any kind of credence, right? And now the term is elevated horror. And I think that's sort of it's a byproduct of A24. I don't blame A24 for it, but they've put out some good horror movies. And because they're artsy, or because they're made by really talented filmmakers, because they're actually good, we can't just call them horror. They're elevated horror. I hate that. I hate that term. And that's all I've heard in regards to Longlegs too. It's elevated horror. Elevated horror. Elevate. It's like, oh, it's horror. It's a horror movie. Why are we still so like prejudice against horror? Good horror is still, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's pretentious. It's condescending. I hate it. I hate it. It's kind of like saying there's, like Longlegs or good horror is good horror, period. There might be some horror movies that are on a different level, but they're still horror movies. We don't need to put an asterisk by them. We don't need to we don't need to brand them. It's dumb. It's dumb. I don't like it. Hereditary was the first time I heard elevated horror. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of insulting, I think. It's insulting. Yeah, like, just call it horror. It's horror. There's good horror and there's bad horror. Elevated horror. What do they call it next? I don't know. I don't care. I'm sure they probably already consider Psycho elevated horror. Yeah, just a dumb thing. I hate that. But see, like, here's the thing, though. Like, let's say they came out with a new Friday the 13th movie, and it was, like, really good. You know what I mean? Like, technically it was really good. The acting was good. The special effects were good. There was plenty of suspense and tension and scares. And it was just like, it was a great movie. Nobody would call it elevated horror. Nobody. Because it's Friday the 13th, right? It's like if they had called In a Violent Nature Friday the 13th Part 10, or Friday the 13th Part 13, nobody would call it elevated horror. Right? But they've called In a Violent Nature elevated horror. So. Exactly, Richard. Do we have elevated action, elevated comedy, elevated science fiction? No. Thank you, Max. Thank you. So yeah, it's just a dumb term. I don't like it. I don't like it. It got me in a ranting kind of mood. So. Got me in a rant. And I'll decompress. Let me decompress for a second. Let me decompress. So, what would be your all's top 5 favorite horror movies of the year so far? If you had to pick your top 5, what would they be? Or if you've only got top 3, share those. If you got a top 5, share those with me. We'll do a little ranking here momentarily. Sometimes, yeah, that's right. You need a good rant sometimes. Yeah, absolutely. Just to let it all out. Let it all off your chest. You know? Get it all out there. This needs to be text-to-speech.
Eerie Spirit says, when live in such a weird society where the mainstream outlets want to dance around a film that got critical acclaim to be anything but horror, and yet these same outlets will focus on praising and promoting Stephen King to no end without a hint of irony.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Now, if Stephen King did the next Friday, if Stephen King wrote the next Friday the 13th movie, it'd be elevated horror. But that'd be its only chance. That'd be its only chance of being called elevated horror. Pizzowell's elevated live stream. There you go. Just the top 2 is I've only made it to C2 and A Violent Nature at 2 and Longlegs at number 1. Not a bad top 2 list, that's for sure. Immaculate, Longlegs, and Abigail. I've still not seen Immaculate. I got to get on that. Reggie's enjoyed Arcadian. The First Omen, Maxine, Sting, Longlegs, Late Night with the Devil. Not bad. Maxine and Abigail. Okay. Yeah, I've still got to see is Immaculate streaming? Is Immaculate streaming anywhere? I need to sit down and watch that. Let me pull this up here. And let me look at what my top 5 is going to be. I think I kind of already know, but that's pretty much everything I've seen in 2024 so far. I mean, easily number 1's going to be Tarot. There's no question about that. Probably number 2 would be Night Swim. 3 would be The Strangers Chapter 1. Oh, then after it gets really tough after that. Oh man. Oof. I have to think about it. Folks. Late Night with the Devil, Low Lives, Exuma. I've never heard of Exuma. Never heard of that. Abigail, Late Night with the Devil, Lisa Frankenstein, and Immaculate. Okay, all right. All right, so if I'm going to be serious about it, Abigail's been my number 1 favorite movie of the year so far. I think Longlegs has eclipsed it. So Longlegs would be number 1. Abigail would be number 2. Uh, mm. In a Violent Nature, I Saw the TV Glow, and What You Wish For are definitely 3, 4, and 5, but I'm not sure where I want to put them. I think I'd probably put I'm going to put I Saw the TV Glow at number 3 because I like that one a lot. I'm going to put In a Violent Nature at 4. And I'm going to put What You Wish For at 5. That is my top 5 of the year so far. But Handling the Undead, I thought was really good. Late Night with the Devil, I liked a lot until toward the end. I thought it went off the rails toward the end. And Pandemonium, which I think that movie officially came out last year. It went to festivals last year, but it didn't get a real release until this year. So I've counted it toward this year. Those would be my 3 honorable mentions. So let me see. In a Violent Nature, Abigail, Thanksgiving was last year, man. Late Night with the Devil, When the Evil Lurks. That was last year too. But In a Violent Nature, Abigail, Late Night with the Devil. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. What You Wish For. Nick Stahl. Yeah. Like, Nick Stahl was like completely off the radar for a number of years. And then this was a great comeback for him. He's really good. Really good in that. The Exorcism was terrible. Yes. Yes, it was. I don't know if I mean, it had this, the idea behind it, I think, is actually really good and could have made for an interesting movie. But, the execution, way off. Imaginary is an elevated horror masterpiece by Blumhouse, by number 1 for sure. Okay. Exuma is Korean horror on Shudder. Very engaging. Okay. I'll have to... Let me look that up. What kind of horror are we talking about here? Exuma. The process of excavating an ominous grave unleashes long-hidden secrets and dreadful consequences buried underneath. Okay. Oh, it's got Cho Min-sik in it. Okay. I like him. He's a good actor. I'll have to add that to my list. Civil War, Fall Guy, and The Fall Guy and Maxine. Okay. I've not seen Civil War. I felt the same way about The First Omen. I thought The First Omen was kind of boring, actually. I don't know. I didn't get into it. A lot of people seem to really like it. I don't know. I didn't dig it. You have to see Exuma. That movie is awesome. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ria. Thank you. Immaculate was way better than the first Omen. I'm just going to have to make time to watch that. So there you go. My top 5 of the year. Longlegs 1, Abigail 2, I Saw the TV Glow 3, In a Violent Nature 4, What You Wish For at 5. Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Any questions? Anything? Let me know. Post those questions now. I'm going to make a quick restroom break. I will be right back. Huh. Now my webcam does not want to turn back on. That's not good. Okay, so my webcam does not want to work now. That's nice. Hold on, let me try something here. What the heck? Oh, goodness. Okay. I apologize, folks. Okay. Not sure what the problem is here. Uh-oh. Well, that's the first time that's happened. I don't get it. Let me see. Let me try something. Well, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's the first time this has ever happened. Garrett was having PC problems too. Do you think the Crow remake will be a repeat of the RoboCop remake? I've actually never seen the RoboCop remake, so I can't tell you. Ah, jeez. I'm sorry, folks. Thank you, Fachi Cinema. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Jeez. That's weird because I don't know. I don't know, folks. I just don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's just not picking me up at all for some reason. I don't know. Sorry, folks. The webcam is definitely not webcamming. I know. I don't get it. I do not get it. Scuffed software, I guess. I guess. Oh, Lord. Russia's that's it. It's Russia. That's it. Russia's hacked into me. Holy crap. No, I don't get it. That's the first time that's ever happened. I don't know. That is weird. Let me see. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if that worked. I unplugged it, plugged it back in. Let's see what that does. Does nothing. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what the problem is. First annual disembodied. Just talk with that. Okay, let's just talk with that. I tell you what, let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on. There we go. There we go. What's going on, Big Crack Rock? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Hakeem. I appreciate that. Piz is not. You can't say exactly. Yeah, there you go. Oh, goodness gracious. That's it. The camera needs an exorcism, I guess. I need to get Russell Crowe up here, I guess. What's up, Big Crack Rock? Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. Thank you. There you go. In the words of the taco man, 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down for the camera. Too much piz for it to handle? I guess, yeah. I guess. That's exactly what I did. Oh, gosh. Podcast mode activated. There you go. Yeah. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, do you guys have any questions or anything? Before I end the stream and do an elbow drop on my webcam? Any questions? Any advice? What about let's turn this into an advice stream. I'm an old man. I've been around for a long time. So A lot of experience. Thoughts on Clint Howard being in Terrifier 3? Awesome. I think that's awesome. Yeah, Valentine is a really good one. Valentine is a really good slasher, Matthew. You should definitely check it out. Thank God you have such a smooth, buttery voice. I appreciate that, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. Slasher Home Video. Very kind of you. Thank you. Do you remember the first movie you got as a birthday gift? Gosh. I remember getting Dumb and Dumber as a birthday gift on VHS many, many years ago. That was a great birthday gift. Dumb and Dumber on VHS. My experience at Romero's was great. I love the atmosphere there. They've got a really cool lounge. Great drinks. Like I said, most of the drink menu is named after horror movies. The food was very good. I had spaghetti with meatballs. It was good. I'm not sure what my girlfriend had, but whatever she had was really good. Really, really good. And it's just a cool place. It's like in downtown Mount Sterling, Kentucky. It's like just in a weird location. But yeah, I highly recommend it. If you're in the Kentucky area, hit up Mount Sterling. Go get you some grub at Romero's. And I got to meet George C. Romero. He was very nice. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, love the place. And if anybody's coming to Scarefest this year, Romero's is about 20 minutes away from Lexington, so that would be a destination. Why does my webcam not work? China has gotten involved in this stream. They do not want you to hear what I have to say. They want to censor me because of my radical views on, Russia supports elevated horror, and they do not want you to hear what I have to say about elevated horror. I did hear that, Scratch. Yes, I did hear that. Yes. What do you recommend for job burnout? If you have, do you have vacation time saved up, McHorror? Take a vacation. Get away. I would recommend going somewhere like a hotel that has a hot tub. Turn your phone off. Get some drinks. Put on some soothing music. And just have a relaxing, little vacation. Recharge your batteries. It's good for the mental health. So if you can take a vacation, even if it's just a weekend, just get away. Get away. Go somewhere. Relax. There you go. Two of my favorite Donald Sutherland movies. I love The Puppet Masters. I think that's a really good movie nobody ever talks about. And there's so many. I'd say Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You do need frogs with the slip. You do need frogs with that slip. I'm sure they'll come through for you, Big Crack Crack. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I love Chopping Mall. Great movie. Favorite video games? Super Mario World is a favorite. Mortal Kombat 2 is a favorite. Super Tecmo Bowl is a favorite. The original Friday the 13th on NES is a favorite. Used to love Call of Duty. Really liked Left 4 Dead. I liked Friday the 13th, the game, the more recent one. That's about it. Romero's daughter's making a zombie movie. Okay. Okay. Favorite creature features. Oh, man. I think a Creature from the Black Lagoon would be way up there. Does Mosquito with Gunnar Hansen count? That one would be way up there. Slugs would be way up there. There you go. Uncle Sam is fun. Uncle Sam is fun. I might check it out if I go to another. Is Big Crack Rock? You should go to Scarefest this year. Go to Scarefest this year. And please, if you see me, introduce yourself. Which physical media label is my current favorites? Oh, man. That's a tough one. I'm going to just go with Arrow. But I think what TerraVision is doing is great. I have high hopes for Celluloid Dreams. They just put out their first release, and I think oh crap, I reviewed it and I've already forgotten the title. Hold on. What was that thing called? Crap, I can't find it. Bloody Iris. That was a really good release. So I have high hopes for them. I've been kind of disappointed with what Vinegar Syndrome's been putting out lately. Is Scream Factory put out anything good lately? There you go. I do too, Michael. I do too. Bud da chud. Bud da chud. Oh, thank you, King Paris. No, probably not going to Flashback. Oh, cool, Tim. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Good food, good drinks, good atmosphere. A lot of fun. Virus is way up there. That's also one of my favorite Jamie Lee Curtis films. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yes to Puppet Masters, yes. Thank you, you know, man. There you go. Never had the opportunity to visit Orbit DVD. No. They don't need ice. They're fresh out of the fridge, man. They don't need ice. Modern Warfare 2. I remember those days, Orc. Those were fun times. Chopping Mall or Night of the Comet? Chopping Mall. No doubt. I do remember The Beast Within. It's fun. Not great, but it's fun. What would you consider to be a good introductory horror for newcomers? Ooh, man. See, I don't know. That's I mean, John Carpenter's Halloween was the first movie to come to mind. But I mean, like, I think younger people would probably think, oh, this is boring. Like, there's nothing happening. Like, where's, you know? So I don't know. I guess it depends on, I don't know. I guess it just depends. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think a lot of the movies that we call classics, like younger audience would just be like, oh, it's boring. I'm not familiar with Movie Dumpster. I'll have to look up Movie Dumpster. Not familiar. Yes, I see your email, Johnny. Yeah, I mean, I noticed that. I don't know. I mean, you know, there might be some, you know, you might be onto something there. You might be onto something. My 8-year-old son keeps asking me if we can go to Scarefest because he wants to meet you and Jeremy. Oh, well, you know, if you guys make it there, I mean, I think we're pretty much set to go unless something happens. But if you see us, be sure to say hello. Thank you. You know, man. No. There's nothing wrong with you if you like Ghostbusters 2 more than one. Not at all. I love Humanoids from the Deep. That's a great one. Love Humanoids. What was the last Call of Duty game that you enjoyed? Black Ops 3, I think, is the last good Call of Duty game. In my opinion, that was the last really good one. I think the loot box system that they put in that game was absolutely awful and predatory, but the game itself I thought was great. Loved it. That was the last Call of Duty I really, really enjoyed playing. Thank you, King Paris. Thank you, Eli. Thank you, Todd. Todd Bridges is in the house. Thank you for that. Yes, Donald Sutherland. Yeah, he was so creepy as that arsonist in Backdraft. Absolutely. See? Your younger siblings in their 20s think the original Psycho was boring. I mean, yeah. I think Trap looks really good. Actually, I saw the trailer for Trap before Longlegs. I think it looks really good. I think it looks like a lot of fun. So I want to see it. Even though it's M. Night Shyamalan and I'm, you know, not a huge fan, I think that looks pretty interesting. I'll watch that. What comment are you talking about, Antonis? Post it again. Comment it again. I must have overlooked it. No, I could never get into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I only played it a couple of times, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. Jaws would be another good introductory horror movie, but again, I think, younger audiences would probably go, well, where's the shark? Why isn't the shark eating people every 5 minutes? Like, it's boring. Like, what's going on? Saw the trailer for Cuckoo in front of Longlegs too. I thought it looked really good, but that was a trailer that kind of felt like it gave away too much. I think Cuckoo looks really good, but I don't know. That trailer just, I don't know. It's one of those that seems to give away too much. I remember Arlington Road. I don't remember all that much about it. It seems like the last act of it was really good, but I don't really remember anything else about it. What are the 5 films that you love that you are certain that people in their 20s would hate? Oh, God. I mean, probably Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They'd be like, it's too slow, it's too boring. I mean, Halloween probably would be another one. I don't know. They probably wouldn't like Dawn of the Dead either. And I mean, I know I'm making a blanket statement here. Not every, 20s horror fan would feel that way, but I think most younger horror fans are accustomed to like the Scream style slasher, or that, or the horror movie where you get the pre-credit scene to really get, to get things going. And then like every, 5 minutes, there's got to be like a kill or something. And, if that's not the case, then they're bored. So. Abigail's been my favorite movie of the year so far, up until Longlegs. Check out my review, Antonis. But I loved Longlegs. I loved Abigail. Loved it. Hey, Jess. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, everything's good. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, The Shining, I could definitely see this, yeah. Yeah. I think Scream 7 will be good. I mean, I don't know. It's so weird what they're doing with Scream now. I mean, I don't know. I hope they don't call it Scream 7. Like, leave that open-ended. Make this like an offshoot. Make this its own thing. So that if they ever do want to finish that trilogy, they can come back to it. Because, not that I'm a huge fan of Scream 5 or 6, but like, end it. Close it out. Give us that Scream 7. Bury the hatchet with Michelle Barrera. Wait until Jenna Ortega's got some time on her hands, and then do Scream 7. So I do like the idea of taking a break from that trilogy and doing something away. So something kind of isolated. I like that idea. And I do hope it's good. That's cool. I'm glad she likes Jaws. Your niece and nephew laughed at The Exorcist. They thought it was ridiculous. Oh, Lord. The Heretic looks interesting. Okay. I have to look that up. All right, folks. Let's call it a night there. I'm going to try and see what the devil happened to my webcam. Probably just need to restart the computer. I'm sure something glitched up. But anyway, huge thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thank you all very much. And, thank you all for 60,000 subscribers. Again, I don't want to get all caught up in the numbers. The numbers are good. They're cool. They look good. But, what ultimately matters is the content itself and the positive impact it can have on people. So that's what it's all about. But let me do some shout outs here before I call it a night. Shout out to Eerie Spirit, Cotton Eye Joe, and Astro Juicy for tuning in over on Twitch. Shout out to Stone Gassman for the $5 super chat. Shout out to Nico for the $10 super chat. Shout out to Andy Shoemake for the $2 super chat. Shout out to Phil's Creepy Videos for the $6.99 Canadian. Shout out to Nocturnal Toothbrush for the $5 Canadian. And shout out to Basti L for the €10. Appreciate that. And if you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. Thank you all for 116 likes. And thank you all for sticking with me, even though my webcam died. Have a good night, Piz. Thank you, Andy. Tim's still here. Chris is still here. Jess is still here. Michael's still here. Richard, movie fan, Big Crack Rock, entertainment. Happy 60th birthday. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Big Crack Rock says, happy 60th birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Matthew, Alan, Dave, Richard, Saturn Video, Antonis, Redbeard, Barney Likes Beer, Derek Jana, Swaggy, Hakeem, Todd Bridges, the Todd Bridges. That's right, the Todd Bridges. Eli, King Paris. Let's see, who did I leave anybody out? Real Feels. Yeah. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Y'all are great. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you again real soon, and hopefully you'll be able to see me too. So, have a great one. Take care, and I'll see you again real soon. Peace.